Saskatchewan is making changes to legislation and adding new regulations to crack down on drug trafficking and people using fentanyl and meth. Here's what you need to know about what's proposed. Police will now have the authority to remove anyone using fentanyl or meth in a semi-public space, places like libraries, malls, restaurants, parks, and business entrances. And those people could be charged with trespassing. Saskatoon Police Chief Cam McBride says until now, officers needed permission.
Under the new legislation, we have the ability to go into a restaurant, and if we observe it, whether we were called there or simply arrived there and see it for ourselves, we can take that action based on what we see as police officers.
Police will also be able to revoke provincial licenses, think a driver's license, a business license, even hunting and fishing licenses, if someone is convicted of a drug-related crime. Another change would classify drug-related items like needles and pipes as weapons.
If somebody is exhibiting violent behavior but not overtly using a needle as a weapon, we would have the ability to seize that weapon or needle in order to prevent an attack or prevent, further violence.
Saskatoon Tribal Chief Mark Arkan says there is potential for people who are homeless to have more encounters with police, but he says if they aren't breaking the law, they don't have anything to worry about.
What we have to do is hold people accountable and transparent, because there's two different sides to this, right? Because we heard today about the users, right, that are using fentanyl. How do we get them treatment, right? So then we think about the people that are actually processing this stuff and trafficking and making a living off people when they're actually dying, right?
The province did say it's also considering involuntary addictions treatment centers like Alberta. In a statement, Prairie Harm Reduction says it is deeply concerned about the changes. Quote, "While we recognize the need for action in response to the overdose crisis, we firmly oppose punitive approaches that further marginalize people who use drugs." Other changes include fines of up to $1 million for using and selling drugs, giving offenders the chance to attend addictions programming instead of paying fines, and allowing the province to seize property gained from illegal activities. The government says it's planning to implement this as soon as possible. Some are just regulation changes, so that will be quicker, but others are amendments to legislation that could take some time. Ashwarya Duda, CBC News, Saskatoon.